Hello, welcome. This is Tim's Maniac Sports this is Maniac Tim from Tim's Maniac Sports. Uh, Looking today, Lions added a running back, traded down from the sixth picked with Arizona to go to the number 12th overall pick. Uh, I took a running back, which I don't know. Swift needs to be wondering where he's going to be at. Are the Lions planning on trading him? Are the Lions? Is this just somebody that's going to be um, there to back up? To back up Swift, or to if Swift gets hurt, or is Swift expendable? Uh, are the Lions going to pick up his option, or is he going to be gone? Running back is a very, very, very talented guy. Good burst, good speed. Runs to the edge. Alabama running back. Uh, Very, very talented. Uh, so I think the Lions just really hit the ball. It shows that they are dedicated still to the run game. Uh, no matter what, they are really planning on just going ahead. Sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties here with some stuff. But Jalen out of um, sorry, I'm learning how to do this thing without a mouse. I need to get but you know, Jamar Gibbs, definitely a force to be reckoned with. Lions are dedicated to the run. Um, I was really shocked that um, they decided to go this way this soon because we all know how their defense has not been up to what we thought it should. Hey, Grandizer 12. Yeah, yeah. I was working, so I wasn't able to really, really see it. But yeah, Grandizer 12. Yeah. So we're getting Matt Millen. I was at work, so I wasn't able to see the draft. Uh, Unfortunately, I could not get it off. I tried to get vacation, could not get vacation. Uh, so unfortunately, I did not see the draft. You know, yeah, I see that your team they lost the draft pick. Oh yeah, uh, but yeah, you gotta wonder. Uh, you also we also picked up a linebacker, which is really. Hey, and he's saying he shares the same name as our coach, linebacker Jack Campbell out of Iowa. He went number 18. Uh, I really couldn't. I tried to find some film on him, and I really couldn't uh, see. Oh, I heard Michael Mike broke a chair at the table. Yeah, yeah. I really wish that because if I could have got the day off, I would have been at I would have been at Soaring Eagle there too. I can't say I would have been part of the panel, but I couldn't get. Yeah, but yeah, we we need defense. I was, Kurt, he had no problems with it. This was one of the guys that, Kurt predicted they might get, but he was thinking more, at 18 rather than, or even in like the second round. Uh, because I listened to a little bit of Detroit Lions on, I listened to, I kind of spotted through some of the stuff to see what I could. Yeah, Kurt Steele. Yeah, he was. Yeah. Oh boy, but I just cannot see how, you know well, where the what's going on with DeAndre Swift. You got Montgomery now. Uh yeah, maybe he's kind of like a little dose of Deion. But this was one of the guys that he was picking, that he was picking, the Lions to get even later. Now I really didn't hear what he had to say about Jack Campbell or anything like that because I didn't watch the whole show. I just trying to get some bits and pieces and find out more about, you know, what went on. I mean, but yeah, it was a surprise. I thought they would. I I'm kind of torn myself. I am definitely offensive minded guy. I like a strong and opponent offense. I'm glad that it keeps. He's also a do threat. He's good catching, good passing, and stuff like that. But when you're neglecting, in this draft, when you're really neglecting the part of your team that is the weakest, and that is your defense, you gotta wonder, what Brad was thinking. Now, of course, you know with the suspension of Williams and stuff like that too, was this something to kind of help get us through the edges? Because I don't know when. Uh, yeah, it's a deep draft at running back. True. So yeah, but why would you? Yeah, and that's now there was two running backs picked in the first round this draft. But yeah, really, it's unless he's that special guy, and it doesn't sound like he's the main special guy. So I don't know. I just yeah, I just really want I just really think they needed those starters to go on defense. There was they did get of course, like I said, they did get an 18 overall pick. Dan, or not Dan, yeah, Campbell. Uh, but from Iowa. But we'll get to see what they do. And like I think they got like 3 second round picks. So we'll get to see what they end up doing uh, with that tomorrow. Unfortunately, I got to work tomorrow. I do get Saturday off. So there, I unleashed the beast. Yeah, but I do want to welcome anybody who's joined in. I want to thank Grandizer 12. I see I do got a couple other people that joined in. Uh, I am streaming on both 10th Maniac Sports and Maniac Sports uh, and Facebook. So And I just want to thank you guys for coming in and actually giving me a little boost here. Uh, so only time will tell. It's this. Is this basically the guy that fit his pattern that he thought that could do. That could do it. Or was it just that? You know, is he going to be able to have that impact that the Lions need to keep this going? He's also good at running back kicks. He did that in Alabama. Good kick returner. Um, so but yeah, it's Matt. It's kind of like a Matt Millen thing too. Yeah, that I see where you're going with that, Grandizer, where uh, Matt Millen was. It was like something just always said with Matt Millen. Something just always said, go with the receiver. Go with the receiver. You know, uh, but you know, they their defense. If they can get, because I mean, I really wanted to see them get some some real stout defensive players that just would difference makers that would just go ahead and really make an impact because that's the weakest part of the team. Everybody knows that. I mean, you could have probably used like this was deep in running backs, like you say. So it was like, yeah, why would you go ahead and move up? I mean, let's just hope it's not the same. Uh, here we go. I'll put that. I either expected the Lions to draft either defensive tackle Cajun. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't got my glasses on, Kenzie, or Nolan Smith, Georgia, Joey Porter Jr. cornerback would be a good option too. Yeah. I mean that would have any of those would have really shored up that defense that we need. But it's I don't know unless there's you know are they are they is there something that we don't know about the offense? That's where you kind of gotta wonder though, because with all those you know and of course this is um you know with all those receivers that was let go and stuff like that. Uh, Tim, the more you dive into these prospects, the more the maniac will get upset. It's just overdrafting these guys. Yeah. To tell you the truth, I don't know if I got the energy to get upset because I'll tell you, it was a rough day at work. It was. But yeah. Yeah, when I go ahead and I study these guys, I'm probably gonna say what the heck are they doing? And this was one thing that we were not, we were hoping to end when Brad Holmes took over. Was that those scratch your head type of picks. You know, and even if I mean, you may like a guy, but if he doesn't do and perform on the field to the aspect that you need, to go ahead and bring it out, man, you know, You know, Yahoo Sports gave the Lions an A grade, but they gave the Dolphins and 49ers an A grade, and both teams didn't even have a first round pick. OMG. oh, oh man, that's bad. oh. oh man. All right. Hey man. oh God. Okay, you got your point across there. You really did. Okay. OMG. Man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I did. I did definitely get a good laugh. Uh, now here I go with the cough. Okay. Oh, work was just, there was a lot of issues basically with equipment going going wrong. See, I run two I work for food manufacturing plant, food and my job is, I run two ovens and two freezers, uh, sausage lines. Well, the freezer was not working like it should. It's the best way to put it. So when it doesn't work like it should, uh, there's a lot of problems because these lines are continuous lines and stuff. So we had to keep stopping, and it interfered with production. It it's just, you know when things stop, meat can burn. So it's just, yeah. There's just a lot of those issues, and then there's other stuff that really can't go into, on here, just because it's work stuff and I don't want to get myself in trouble. But yeah, yep. Actually, the lines that I do is just, it's it just goes from, I mean, the freezer that we're having trouble with is the oldest one on the plant, and it's just, yeah. oh yeah, yeah. I definitely love to stay in trouble. yeah. But overall, I mean, I had worse days. But it just sometimes, the best way I can put this, my area, my machines do not like it whenever I take break, because it seems like whenever I come back from break, and they don't, the stuff that I need to do, I don't need to be there to run the machines because the machines are automatic. But it's just that it just seems like whenever I take break, I come back, there's like a lot of junk that goes on, and off air I can tell you a little bit more, but just not here. It's just Murphy's Law can be in effect sometimes in those machines. Uh, but yeah, Once again, thanks everybody for coming and checking out Tim's Maniac Sports, House Maniac Sports. I appreciate um, the views. I appreciate the comments. But it's and Tim Becker once made a weeping willow laugh. Oh gosh, yeah. I tell you, some of the stuff that happens, you couldn't write it any better. I mean, there's just yeah. But okay. So I want to see some, I want to see how this second day goes. Want to see what's going to go on. If the Lions are going to go ahead and actually maybe somewhat redeem themselves, get some more, you know, get some more defensive help because that's what they need. They need some defensive help. They need to get, you know, they need to get people, they need to get those impact players that's going to go ahead and shut that up. Who's going to be left? We need speed. We need speed at defense. We need bulk. We need because I mean our defense, especially our linebackers last year and our corners, they got eaten up. I mean, yeah, they did. They did get some in free agent to help out. So we'll see. We'll just see how serious they are tomorrow. See if they're going to get a few more people that's yeah, 3 picks in day 2, 34th, 48th, and 55. Yeah. I gotta look and see who's left. Yes, I did. But they're talking that he might be drafted before the Lions get their turn again. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I did see that. Surprise. But wow. So we'll get to see what we'll get to see. We'll get to see how much further he goes before he does get drafted. Wow. And by the way, I do got a new cam. There's the pitch. I hope the picture does look better. Yep, that's what I was. Yeah, so far the Steelers and the Cardinals draft 32 and 33. See, I heard that the Steelers might take them, so that's one of the things that I was, So if they take them, then and even the Cardinals, if they take them, then there's either one of those two could go ahead. But yeah. But if he's still on the board, hopefully the Lions are smart enough to get him. Don't screw up taking. Okay, or don't screw off. Take Keenan Beno, Wisconsin. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they. That sounds like something. Is Brad Holmes another Matt Patricia or another Bob Quinn? God, I hope not. You know, we have the Lions have put faith in the Lions have put faith in this guy, and but I would have really liked to see. I would have really liked to see Michael Mike break the chair though and the table. Oh my God! So I guess we do know. I guess we do know uh what brings out the maniac in Michael Mike, and it would be Brad Holmes picks this year. Well, I mean you know, that's just something to picture. You know, could you imagine if Michael Mike was actually a wrestler? You know, I mean, you know how all those wrestlers go ahead and use the damn chairs. Excuse the language. Lions go get a defensive tackle at 34. Then at 38, get a corner. Yes, I like that. Then at 55, get a quarterback. Definitely, I like that plan. I definitely like that plan. You know, because I mean that would fill in needs. You know, so they probably won't do that. You know, but if Brad Holmes is who he says he is, you know, if Dan Campbell's in his ear, if Sheila Hemps is there, you know, I mean, hey, we'll go ahead and send this memo to him. Then he won't even listen. Timothy Becker once brought a knife to a gunfight just to even the open up a can of maniac. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. Wow. Man. So where did you watch the draft at, Grandizer? Were you able to see? But I know you worked two jobs and stuff. So did you have to work, or were you able to? Or were you smarter than me and actually took it off for this night? But yeah, I definitely agree with yeah. God, that's yeah, because that would solve a lot of the life problems. Watch it here at home and took the day off. That's good. That's good. I actually could have even got a doctor's note because I had my tooth pulled today, so I could have had the day off by using a Michigan medical sick day. But if I would have been on here, they would have wondered why I was on here when I had the day off. So yeah, I just went because I'll tell you what, if I would have had the day off, I would have had to been streaming. You know, at least part of it. You know, I mean, if I would have had the day off, you know, I would have went and been at been at the casino. I mean, that's what I would have done. But next year, I'll tell you what. Next year, I'm definitely taking it off because I'm going to go. Uh, I'm going to go get. Yeah, I'm going to go see in Detroit. You know, if at all possible. So, you got a doctor's note, sick in the head. I had a tooth pulled. But you know what? I could have been sick in the head. I really could have. You know, I was crazy once. Then I became a Lions fan. And you know what? That made me crazier because some of the stuff they do, like I said, it's like scratch your head, wonder what the heck is going on. You know, and you know, also, I mean, last year, when Brad Holmes moved up and picked JMO, it was like, you kind of wondered why, too, because why he moved up to get somebody who was hurt, somebody who didn't play down, and now is off for the first 6 games of this year because of gambling. I mean, come on. The draft picks today got the draft picks today got poor lads and poor lads Aurora of the Lions UK sick in the head. They were not happy. I actually tried going through there, and I couldn't really hit it right on the spot because I did. They were actually the first ones that I tried, just kind of because I wanted to see reactions. So thank you for because I wanted to see what the Lions fans were saying and stuff like that. So yeah, I can. They were not happy. Wow, wow. Uh, you know, it's like everybody else can see it that they need to build that defense. It's but you know it's like everybody can see it but them. And if you can get a good running back in the second round, why would you go ahead? And I mean, that's basically where running backs get chosen now. Nowadays, there's a lot of running backs that get chosen in the first round. You know, and also to even use your higher first round pick. So I can see where they're going. Where people are getting mad. Like, who knows? They could have. They could. What if he would have been available at 34? What? And you wonder why. You know. So I can really see. You know, I can really see you know, they're complaining because it's like you. I mean, I know the only one that I seen that was. I mean, LL Cool Torrance didn't really have a problem with it either. Uh, Val, she was like, oh, like really didn't. But Jeremy, uh, he had a problem with it. He, and I can see why. Tim, I got bashed for Jameson Williams' pick. I said it would if you don't draft a guy who will be on the IR for most of this year, unless it's a quarterback. He learned the playbook, and QB gets the luxury. True. So you did get okay. I expected Val to call out, rightfully so. Yeah, and I one thing I'll tell you, and I mean, and it did bother me. I know, you know, and how Val says, well, Lions fans this, Lions fans that, and I'll tell you some of the things how she says it, and I don't know if she means it that way or whatever, but it, uh, really, the way she was talking, and the way she was saying it, it just, I didn't like it. I didn't like, because it was like, yeah, well, the Lions, a lot of the Lions fans didn't like this and stuff like that. You know, um, a lot of your Lions fans, they want to see, we have been through a lot. I mean, and if you look at it, and sure, you do want the shiny pieces and stuff like that, but we want to go ahead and build that interior, that defense. We want to. I mean, we a lot of the Lions fans are smarter than what a lot of people think. And okay, I guess I kind of got my. Oh no, not the Lions fans. This Lions fan, Val, please don't go there. Yeah, definitely, and I don't I don't know if but she just really, you know, I don't know. Some of the stuff that she said was, to me, it was disrespectful. And if she hears what I have to say, she just hears it. I'm not. I just. You know, I mean, it's just kind of sad that she's kind of like the boss now. Detroit Lions on Plow. That did. I mean, you know, she definitely deserved to be totally part of it because she was married to Jim and stuff. But all right, I better stop. I don't really want to. But she looked like she was doing pretty good because she's in Texas right now. I didn't take the Lions pick. I didn't hate the Lions pick, just not in the first. Chances are Gibbs and Campbell will have been there in the second rounds too, and that's where that's where you get to wonder. That's where definitely where you wonder, well, what the heck, because both of them would have been there in the second round. Why take them in the first? I and that was one of the things that Kurt did say too. He didn't hate the pick. You know, he didn't hate the pick, but he thought it was early. But he thought they would pick him. But because it was, how Kurt is, because it was one of his picks, he's happy. Too. Uh, Strategy for Lions, get a D. Yeah, right. Yeah, I agree because why go ahead and I don't want to sound like a broken record. Okay, for sure. I mean, but and as you pointed out, if these people, you know, would have been available in the second round, why waste the first when you can go ahead and sure, get better defensive players. All right. And F grade picks to me. I'm taking a punter, a kicker, a third, and a lower pick in the first. Okay. Wow. F. Okay. But I would ask how you felt your team did, but you know, and I wasn't trying to be sarcastic to you because that's, believe me, I wasn't. Okay. See, Tim, I am objective fan, most and casual cool 8 fan. We have to take the rose-colored glasses off. Exactly. Exactly. That's true. That's true. Because just because I can definitely agree. You get because you got to see it for what it really is. Yeah. Now, I am not going to come in wearing pink glasses because that would be just too funny looking. Don't even suggest it. Don't, yeah, yeah, don't. Yeah, and by the way, I did see you on the Raw, the UK trying to get them to sing the Lion Fight song. Uh, Not this time, but the last time when I did my stream, and you know, okay, okay, yeah. All right, Tim. For the Lions, I give a D grade. They could have done better, a lot better. Yep, they, yeah, they were not singing. I did definitely notice that. You know, hey, but I give you effort for trying there because you tried to. Yep. Yeah. Oh, definitely, definitely. Well, one thing nice is at least I will get Saturday off. But things have kind of slowed down a little bit at our plant, so this will be the first Saturday in a row that I'll get off. So that'll be nice. I'm planning on, of course, well, day 3 of the draft, I'll definitely be able to listen to that live. I'll probably do some live there. I'm also planning on going to Detroit this weekend uh, because I want to go see the Michigan Panthers play at Ford Field. Uh, so I really want to see that. They looked to me they looked good. The roar of the Lions UK had Luke G on their stream. That would be great if you could get on their stream on Saturday if you're off. I will. Yeah, I'll talk to them. Yeah, I'm definitely off on Saturday. So yeah, if they'll have me, I for sure will. Uh, for sure because and I know they. I mean, they have. There was one time they asked me, but it was like, and this was one of the regular shows, but it was I had to go ahead and go to work at the time when they were, was driving when they would be airing. So, but yeah, I definitely got them all. Yeah, yeah, I will ask them. Yeah, yep, definitely. Uh, but I'm actually running on batteries. I have gotten up 2 days real late or real early. Uh, so I'm probably going to end the stream pretty soon. I'm Will definitely be on again tomorrow after work. Uh, I might even do something a little bit before work. So I definitely plan on coming back on here tomorrow. Uh, and yeah, I'll definitely ask them and see. Yeah, thank you. I had a dentist appointment 2 days in a row early. So yeah, and it was starting to wear on me. But hey, thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Grandizer 12. It's been a while. It's definitely been a while. I appreciate it. And I hope everybody enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed the day off. I really, really appreciate the insight that you give to this show. Uh, Definitely for sure. I like your views on things. You definitely know your stuff, and so thanks. I definitely like to call you a friend. So but this is Maniac Sports. Make sure you guys go ahead and whatever you do in life, have fun. I mean, go ahead and have fun. And just remember, when I say what brings out the maniac in you, it doesn't always need to be. It doesn't always need to be the anger. It's really what brings out the fans in you. What goes ahead and will go ahead and make you shout at that TV screen. What will go ahead and make you cheer for that opposite team's quarterback that gets sacked and knocked into next year. What will go ahead and I mean, one of the things that will bring out the maniac in me, beating Green Bay twice in 1 year, for sure. But this is Maniac Tim from Maniac Sport. Thanks everybody for coming on. Thanks for joining my stream. Uh, Definitely uh, like, subscribe. Thanks for Grandizer 12 for definitely being a great friend of the show, a great help to me, and all the input you give. Uh, Everybody, let's keep the faith. Let's see what the Lions can go ahead and do. Hey, maybe they can redeem themselves in the draft next, on day 2. We will get to see. We pretty much already seen day 2's picks, but they just did it on day 1. So, yeah. Uh, but with that, I'm going to say good night. And one more. Roar! Okay. Take it easy, everybody. Like, subscribe, and share.